Alright guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be predicting who's going to be, or who the playoff committee is going to have in their top 10 for their first rankings that come out Tuesday at 6:30 Central, I believe. Yeah. So anyway, right now I'm looking at the AP Top 25, which, as everyone knows, does not matter, and supposedly does not play into the playoff committee. Looking at it, and last year I don't think Florida State should have gotten in, but whatever, they did, and they got embarrassed. So, but yeah, TCU would have destroyed them. I think Baylor would have too. Michigan State, all those teams were deserving of it. Anyway, so I'm gonna look here at what I've got for my predictions. So, I think the playoff committee Tuesday night will have LSU number 1. The reason I say that is because, that shouldn't be so far off left field for most people, because they've had an awesome season. Phil Steele was right about them being on the most improved list. Les Miles has a bit of a down year, so-called, at 8-5. Yeah, I think that's what it was. And then they just go, and they're probably going to get at least, for sure, 10 wins are in the book, probably a shot at the national championship. So I got LSU number 1. They've played a pretty decent, good schedule, actually. They've played Mississippi State, and tough environment, and they won by 2 points. But it wasn't really as close as that. They dominated the game. In Florida, Les Miles using a little trickery on a fake punt, I believe. It was 4th down, went for it, and got touchdown in the third quarter, I think. So, and that was the final score, 35-28. So yeah, LSU is definitely deserving of number 1. Number 2, I have Michigan State. They haven't really impressed me that much, but it's not my opinion. I'm trying to guess on what the playoff committee will think. So I have them number 2 ahead of Clemson, because Michigan State has played arguably one of the best teams in the country in Michigan, or best 2 loss teams in the country in Michigan. And granted, that was like a fluke play at the end, but a win is a win, and the playoff committee will look at that. So yeah, I've got Michigan State at number 2. At number 3, again, Clemson. They haven't, I don't know, I'm kind of nervous about them, but if they take care of business against Florida State, then I think they should win out. North Carolina could be a threat, but they screwed themselves losing to South Carolina. So, anyway, so after Clemson, by the way, they have arguably the best win over Notre Dame, a one-loss team that was lucky to get by Temple. Really should have lost that game to Temple. And so yeah. Number 4, Ohio State. All these OSU fans gonna be mad. Buckeyes, hey, whatever. SEC bias. No, it's none of those things. You look at who they played. No current top 25 in the AP poll anyway. And then they look sluggish with Cardale as quarterback. Barrett could be out for a while. So yeah, I just put them in number 4, even though they're probably, I don't even think they're in the 10 best teams in the country. But, or at least not resume-wise. But, they're defending national champs. They've won like 20 straight plus. So that's why I have them number 4. Number 5, Notre Dame, best one-loss team in the country. I think clearly, and I think they could even move the first number one loss team into the playoff talk, or number 4 spot at least, for the week after week after Tuesday. So Notre Dame lost a very good Temple team. Temple is one of the best one-loss teams, but I don't have them currently in my top 10. They're just outside at like number 11. So number 6, Bama. What can you say? Most people probably think they're like number 1 team in the country, but they haven't looked that impressive. Granted, they've played a very tough schedule, like toughest in the country, and so I think they just haven't quite had the resume as Notre Dame, so I've got them number 6. Number 7, surprise, surprise, Atlantic, or sorry, not Atlantic, American Athletic gets their highest ranked team win in number 7. And Memphis is just a few games away. If they take care of business around the table, they'll definitely win the playoff. I don't think there's any doubt about it. Especially with that win over Ole Miss. And it wouldn't be something if like Ole Miss got to the title game and beat whoever, Florida or whoever, and that would basically guarantee SEC getting shut out of playoff. And I think the Pac-12 could very easily be shut out as well. So American Athletic offense looks in pretty good shape, getting in over the big boys in the Power 5. And number 8, Oklahoma State. Now, I actually have them as my high, voice is pretty low actually, number 8. Surprise, surprise, Baylor, TCU, not even the top 10. But Oklahoma State, number 8, because I think the playoff committee is going to look at that road win against Texas Tech, 70-53. I think that's most points combined in college football this year. In D1, I'm not sure. Seems like it might not be, but anyway, so Oklahoma State beats TCU this weekend. I've got them in my top 4. Number 9, Florida. I got them down as my 3rd best one-loss team in the country. It'd be really cool to see them play Alabama, hopefully in the SEC title game. Then we'll see how real for real they are. I mean, yeah, just lost by a touchdown without their star quarterback Greer at Death Valley. So, you know, it's really tough to place them. I do think they're one of the best teams in the country. I have them number 9. Let's see. So yeah, sorry about that. Somebody was wearing my Then at number 10, another surprise, Utah. No, clearly Utah is not the 10th best team in the country. They're like not even top 25 in my honest opinion. But they had an explosive start to the year. Beat Michigan. I think it was at Michigan. You know, but they began to wear down Russell. What's his name? Wilson? No. I'm sorry, Trevor Wilson. Yeah, Trevor Wilson. Not looking the best after that. So yeah, other than that, so yeah, I've got them at number 10, and that's my top 10 guys. Contrast that to the top 10 right now: number 1, Ohio State, Baylor, Clemson, LSU 4, 5, TCU 6, Michigan State 7, Alabama 8, Notre Dame, Stanford number 9, 10, Iowa. Stanford, I don't have them quite in my top 10. And Iowa, I really don't think is higher in the top 25. So that's what I think is going to look like for Tuesday, guys. Remember to subscribe, and I'll keep making college football videos. So yeah, sorry I'm not listening to Prof. Harmon today, but school blocked his site for some reason. Anyway, so yeah. See you later, guys. I'm out.